So this is my resource on a hyperbolic paraboloid. It's just a quick little resource that I made just out of cardboard and string. And what I wanted to achieve with this is, say if I'm going on going teaching, I'm out in school placement or in the future, I can use something similar to this. Just when we're doing the hyperbolic paraboloids with the students and they're stuck on a question, it's really beneficial to have something like this for the students to come up, take a look at, and further understand. Because when we look at something in the book like a hyperbolic paraboloid, when there's a lot of lines and it can get a bit confusing, so if you look at what they have in the book just to explain it, when the students are looking through this, it can be very overwhelming because of all the lines and the fact that a curved surface is created using straight lines. So like they can come up and they can see that it is made of straight lines, and when they look at it in plan, and then if they want to look at it in elevation, then they can clearly see that it does make a curve. And just as well, because there's so many lines going on and we see things in perspective, the student can get confused as well. They might think one line is longer than the other, this line might look a bit longer than this line, and it's just good to come up and see that these are all evenly spaced the whole way, just so they can see that, because it is hard to understand that just by visually in your own mind trying to figure it out. Another thing, so we take one of the key principles of a hyperbolic paraboloid, that it's a doubly ruled surface, and by that it means that if we take, so I put a little green dot there just to show one of the points, if you can see that, and if we take this line here and that line there, where they intersect, that's a point. So anywhere along this, there will always be two lines crossing, intersecting and making a point, and that's called a doubly ruled surface. A singly ruled surface is where only one line moving through. So a cone would be an example of a singly ruled surface. So yeah, I think it'd be a great way just for students to manipulate this resource to come up, and they might be doing a question and they might be saying, oh, I don't know how this is going to come out in elevation, and you can just grab it, take a look at it and say, okay, well, that's how I'm going to come out, so that's what I'm working towards, that's how I'm looking towards in plan. And yeah, I think that'll really help and further develop their understanding of a hyperbolic paraboloid.